Sometime in 2022, I had an idea. What would it take to photograph a bird in front of a total solar eclipse? With these events lasting just a few minutes and only occurring once every 18 months on average, it was going to require a lot of planning. I consulted a multitude of online resources, solar eclipse data, Stellarium, Google Street View, Google Earth, social media, eBird, and so many more to find the best possible locations to try to pull this off. Identifying the April 8, 2024 eclipse on the west coast of Mexico as my best chance, I arrived in Mazatlán after over a year of planning. As hundreds of thousands of travelers gathered in the region from elsewhere in Mexico and all around the world, the atmosphere on the streets in anticipation of the eclipse was amazing. I arrived in Mazatlán about a week before totality and began checking out all of the potential photoshoot locations that I'd identified during my research. But a potential problem was becoming apparent.
One of the things that's been confounding this is that there's a low pressure system kind of coming in, so it's going to be a little cloudy. So kind of been shifting some of my planning time here to figuring out backup plans if it is cloudy to have a bunch of different spots kind of on the coast where there's potential to get more than just like a basic eclipse shot, something with like a bird in it.
So during a total solar eclipse, it's kind of fascinating and hard to know what birds are going to be doing. Will they act like it's nighttime? Will they act like it's daytime? It's pretty reasonable to believe that some birds will act like it's nighttime and maybe head to their roost. So in planning for this eclipse shot with the birds, we need to scout and figure out places that have birds in the evening, at night, and during the day. And that's why these rocks behind me here, the Piedras Blancas, seem to be our plan A. Because every single night we've been here, we've seen frigate birds and blue-footed boobies and other species gathering in the evening as darkness falls, kind of regardless of what they do during the eclipse, there's going to be birds there.
2 days before the eclipse, I headed out on the water with local captains Arturo and Tony for a practice run at the Piedras Blancas and to check out some other islands in the area.
It is exactly eclipse time in exactly 48 hours, so it's like 11:10 right now or so. So just kind of been practicing different compositions, seeing kind of what focal length we're going to use. We've been practicing getting the boat into position where we're below the birds. Really steep cliffs here, which means that we can get really close to them with the boat because it gets deep water, constant stream of birds in the air. My favorite are the frigate birds because they have these incredible pterodactyl-esque silhouettes, which looks really dramatic on camera. So that would be the dream. Honestly, couldn't be going any better. To the extent that I'm just really hoping for calm sea conditions on the day of, makes things a bit easier. Like this would be totally fine. And of course, clear skies, which is the ever-looming question. It is kind of hilarious that the system just blows straight down the path of totality, like straight down it. So this map shows the projected cloud cover, and there's like a few different models we can look at. So yellow is clear, gray is cloudy. This model is saying that Mazatlán will be pretty clear, and it'll be cloudy to the north. GFS is the main American model, not looking so great. Pretty cloudy in Mazatlán. It's really tough to say at this point. Like, you have not a lot of consensus between the models, which means that it's very unpredictable. It could go either way. Ideally, we'll have a plan to the north, a plan to the south, a plan inland, and our plan A, which is here right off of Centro in Mazatlán. Wanting to clear my mind from the endless review of weather forecasts and backup plans, getting out to the beach to enjoy the sunset became a daily routine.
Yeah, I didn't sleep as well last night for sure. And it's kind of funny because it's been like I think the first time since I started flying schooling that I feel like I actually felt a little nervous. Not really nervous, but like just a little bit of adrenaline, a little bit of like elevated heart rate. I guess it makes sense because it's like tomorrow now. But yeah, it's starting to feel very real. Get this slow-mo close-up on the milk pour.
We're looking at some clouds in the forecast, as I've stated so many times. So yeah, we're looking at some clouds in the forecast tomorrow. And there's a chance it could be slightly clearer. Oh, there's a moth in the car. There's a chance it could be slightly clearer further south.
So in the event that we wake up tomorrow to cloud cover, we might want to make a call to maybe drive south. So we're basically driving south a couple hours today to scout out some areas down there and see what we find. From what I'd seen while scouring through Google Street View imagery in the area, it seemed like there could be a lot of magnificent frigatebirds hanging around a small seaside fishing town called Teacapan. That definitely turned out to be true.
Yeah. Well, there's actually, I would say, more frigatebirds here than at the Piedras Blancas in Mazatlán. There's so many. So from that perspective, like, this does seem like it actually would be a viable option to get birds and the eclipse in the same shot. It's also nice that we'd be on land here, not on a boat, although we might actually want to be on a boat because the frigatebirds can also be on the other side. That said, we're a ways out from the center line of the totality path, so we'd have probably about half the time here, like 2 minutes instead of 4.5 minutes to try to get the shot, which isn't great. It's a couple-hour drive to get here, so, you know, not a perfect option, but a solid backup plan.
Yeah, it's raining on us.
That was a bad one. Do you have those wipes?
Yeah, I do.
It's just odd because there's some models that show it being completely clear here and there's some models that show it being completely cloudy here.
Right.
And from my experience in the past few days, usually it ends up being somewhere in between. So I'm pretty confident it's not going to be solid overcast here. But I also am almost certain, like, there's no way it's going to be clear skies. Like, we're almost certainly going to have something in between. Tough decision. It was the night before the eclipse, and I still hadn't finalized the plan for totality. We had a boat lined up for the Piedras Blancas during the eclipse, our plan A, but the forecast was still calling for clear skies to the south. I was just going to have to trust my gut when I woke up the next morning. All right. Not too bad. Still gonna have to take a look at the weather models here, see what's expected to change in the coming hours. It's about 7 in the morning, so we are 4 hours out. Except for the US and the Australian model, show it being not bad at all here. So I think we're staying here. I think we're going with plan A. I feel like the elevated heart rate a little bit. But honestly, slept surprisingly well. Yeah. Just gonna try to be in the moment, you know? Let's do it. Where? Piedras Blancas. Sí.
How you feeling?
Feeling good. Yeah, just being in the moment. It's like 9:30, so we're like an hour and a half away from totality. Definitely a little nervous, but like just trying to enjoy.
First contact in 60 seconds.
Half an hour till totality. So this is a big decision-making time. I'd said half an hour before I want to have the boat in position. We're just deciding between these two islands. Both are great. I'm going to try to decide in the next few minutes here. 10:54. 10 minutes or so. The cloud's kind of getting a bit thick here, but there are still gaps. So, look, they're flying in.
Wow.
They're totally coming in. Like they're heading to roost. Okay, see. Here he goes.
seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god! Oh my god, look at it. Wow. Oh my god. That is insane. What the heck? Oh my god. Oh my... Wow. Wow. Oh my god. Look, you can see a solar flare. You can see a solar flare.
Whoa.
Do you see that?
Yeah. Whoa.
30 seconds. Get ready for the diamond ring. I'm just like looking at it with my eyes and not even looking at the viewfinder because I just can't not look at it. What the heck? Holy shit, look at all the frigate birds. Diamond ring. Woo! Wow. Holy shit. Sorry, I shouldn't swear. Oh my god. That was incredible. Oh my god. Wow. That flew by so fast too, what the heck?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the fastest 4.5 minutes of my life. Oh. Wow, we're so lucky. Look at all the frigate birds. Like our prediction exactly came true, that they would come here to roost. Wow. Yeah. A year of planning, and I just can't believe how well that came together. I think that was probably the coolest thing I've ever seen. I don't know if anything tops that. That was so cool. And now the frigate birds are dispersing because they realized it wasn't nighttime. Yeah, that was so cool. Parents are texting. Wow, yeah, that was amazing.
Okay, time to look at some of the pictures. Basically, the first thing we did when getting back was offloading everything to the hard drives and then backing everything up as well. And now that is all done for all the cameras, so that's really nice. Time to look at some of these pictures.
Wow. Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I think we have details in those highlights. Yeah, there's tons of detail there to play with. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
That's an insane photo. That's crazy.
Is it bad that I was like, I wish the bird was like over a little bit more? But no, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Yeah, the diamond ring is nice, eh? Mm-hmm. I like that one actually. Mm-hmm. You know, that would be this. That's nicer for like especially yeah. I like that with the ring at the top.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's an insane image.
Yeah, that might be the shot I share first. Yeah, I mean, we got good stuff. We got the shot. What can I say? We got the shot.
4 minutes and 20 seconds in the shadow of the moon ended up being more than enough time to pull off my dream photo, but it was still the fastest 4 minutes and 20 seconds of my life. And as happy as I was with the images, Equally amazing was the atmosphere in Mazatlán and across the entire path of the eclipse. For just a few moments, our differences disappear, and everyone of every background and affiliation comes together in a unified hope for one thing, that life-changing glimpse of totality.